Hi there, I'm Keyshawn Haynes, and this is the Marketplace Excellence Caribbean Report for Friday, November 20th, 2020. The MPE Caribbean Report provides updates from around the region. Sir Hilary Beckles, Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, says the Biden-Harris victory in the U.S. is also a Caribbean victory. He spoke at a virtual media conference themed CARICOM, the UE, Biden, and the Future of Our Voice. Sir Hilary noted the philosophy of the Caribbean people in their commitment to democracy, multiracialism, social justice, and equal opportunity, and that energy of the Caribbean diaspora contributed significantly to the U.S. election result. We are in a historic season of elections, this time in Central America. Belizeans went to the polls last week following the retirement of long-serving Prime Minister Dean Barrow. Barrow's conservative United Democratic Party was toppled in a landslide by center-left opposition leader Johnny Briceño and the People's United Party. The PUP won 26 of the 31 parliamentary seats. CARICOM Secretary General Owen LaRocque extended his support to the incoming administration. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has a new tourism minister following the re-election of Dr. Ralph Gonsalves and the Unity Labour Party. Minister Carlos James will also assume the portfolios of civil aviation, sustainable development, and culture. Frontier Airlines will begin service to the U.S. Virgin Islands in February 2021. USVI Commissioner of Tourism Joseph Bischolte announced that Frontier's new seasonal service from Orlando, Florida to St. Thomas will give travelers in Central Florida even more options for travel to the territory during the peak winter season. The airline will serve St. Thomas with flights twice each week from Orlando International Airport, Florida's busiest airport based on volume of passengers. The United States is facing an uphill battle as the numbers of COVID-19 infections and hospitalizations have sharply increased. Dr. Oscar Allen is Chief of Programs and Services for the National Association of County and City Health Officials. He is responsible for 3,000 local health departments throughout the United States. He also leads the association's national response to the pandemic.
There are several waves of individuals that would be indicated for receiving and prioritization for the vaccine. The first will be those individuals that are essential workers or healthcare personnel. The second will be that of the high-risk medical conditions, because the bulk of the early deaths were related to individuals over the age of 65. Adults who are over 65 will be one of the other particular areas for that third rung of defense. Then the rest of the population, the general public, those that are much younger, with less medical conditions, and hopefully going into full community vaccination. The two types of mRNA vaccines that have been announced within the last week. Studies have found that the length of time between the first dose and second dose has been typically between 21 days or so. And the length of time where there's shown to be some degree of effectiveness, that has ranged anywhere from between 7 to 14 days.
A colonial vestige has been removed from its prominent location in National Heroes Square in Bridgetown, Barbados, where it stood for over 200 years. The statue of Vice Admiral Lord Nelson was decommissioned in a ceremony on Monday. Prime Minister Mia Mottley reminded Barbadians of the importance of reckoning with slavery and the colonial past, while pushing for continued action towards self-determination. PM Mottley said the country's national consciousness and identity, including Heroes Day and the establishment of Emancipation Day as a solemn bank holiday, were priorities for her administration. The All-in-One Child Development Center in Port of Spain, Trinidad, has received a donation of a curved Samsung monitor to facilitate small group teaching. The center provides services for disadvantaged preschool children. Dr. Basil Springer, director of the Caribbean Media Exchange, recently made the presentation to Mr. Neil Selman, president of the Rotary Club of Central Port of Spain. In the past year, CMEX has donated over US $15,000 to charities including Florida Memorial University, the Errol and Nita Barrow Educational Trust, and the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association Education Foundation. And that's our update for the week. Remember, things change, and the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association has a comprehensive list of Caribbean countries and territories that are opening their borders, planning to do so soon, or are changing their COVID-19 travel protocols. So if you're planning a trip, visit CaribbeanHotelAndTourism.com/COVID-19 for more details. We wish you an enjoyable weekend, and please wash your hands, maintain physical distancing, wear a mask, and stay well. I'm Keishan Haynes, and this has been the Marketplace Excellence Caribbean Report.